What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. My name is Zach. I'm here with my partner, Nonpfixion. What's good with you, brother?
I'm good, my brother. How are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome, man. We got another recommendation coming in from Jimmy K. We got some NRL action. We're going to check out the top 10 most brutal rugby league hitters of the modern era.
Okay, let's get it.
I bet we've seen a few of them too. I saw some ones I recognize on the cover photo. Let's do it.
The players who make the biggest impact in defense, literally, and can bring the crowd to their feet without needing the ball in their hands. Rugby league's defensive enforcers turned the simple tackle into an art form and made a habit of stopping attackers in their tracks in the most dramatic way possible.
Yeah, momentum
Rugby
swingers,
League top
man.
videos have narrowed down the top 10 hitters, and with the quality of options, we could find no room for the likes of longtime sparring partners Paul Harrigan and Mark Carroll, the best giant killer of all in Jeff Tuvey, the wild panther Mark Geyer, Solomon Haumono, Ben Teo, Matt Rua, Dylan Napper, or Wade Graham. Now it's time to find out who are the best heavy hitters.
We're seeing all of these guys at those big hits. I kind of want to see that small dude. If someone has a link to that small dude, they call him the giant killer. I kind of want to see that. But they said
there's a highlight called Giant Killer.
they said there's too many great hitters that they couldn't even include those guys. So we about to really see some brawlers out here.
Yeah.
For the past 3 decades. Number 10, Nigel Plum. While he was never a representative star, Nigel Plum would regularly top the annual players poll of the hardest hitter in the NRL during his 11-year career, which included stints at the Roosters, Raiders, and Panthers. Plum was all about technique,
he got good
and
form.
his hits would often knock the wind and stuffing out of opponents due to the perfect timing.
The wind and stuffing. The smack, the sound. You know, it's different, right? That sound is different because when you watch NFL, the pads clashing, it's like, oh, that's a big hit. Yeah. But when you hear the skin on skin clashing and making that clapping noise, you're like, oh my God, like, is he alive? Like, what's broke? Not is something broke? What is broke? We trying to figure out what's broke.
Nigel's got his arm up. Nigel hits well.
Man. Number 9, Ian Roberts. In the 1990s, there was no bigger threat to an attacking player in the middle of the ruck than Roberts.
Who stood him up?
He would often level opponents.
He ain't huge either.
Souths, Manly, and
He's
the Cowboys,
tall.
While he always added an extra layer of starch in the representative arena with NSW and Australia.
He said extra layer of starch.
Cunningham's chasing Potter. Will have to look over his shoulder. He beats Cunningham cleverly.
He's trying to run away from him.
There's been nothing wrong with the form of this man in the game.
Oh!
Roberts.
Oh, I was like waiting to feel it. Oh my God. What an announcing call, by the way. I love that. That's what you call a dead end. Dude hit him with a clothesline. And I think this was made illegal eventually, this clothesline tackle. I believe it was eventually illegal. Watch this. Look out. Look. He tells him to get up and play.
Number 8, Adrian Morley. The English international was another volatile forward who sailed a little too close to the wind on occasion and often found himself in judiciary strife.
Wait, but when he was on 2 blows to his face.
Hold up, time out. You gotta back up a little bit because I was listening to what the guy was saying and watching, and this dude said he was often found in trouble in judiciary strikes. Yeah, I bet so. So. This dude looks like a menace to society. Look at this. Why he hit the guy like that? Hold up.
The English international was another volatile forward.
He leads with the head a lot too, which I don't love.
But on occasion, and often found himself.
I think he already concussed him because he already leaned in with his head here and then starts pounding him with his fist.
That's crazy.
Who sailed a little too close to the wind on occasion and often found himself in judiciary strife. But when he was on the field for the Roosters from 2001 to 2006, they were a pack to be feared. Morley used to love rushing out of the defensive line to put a big hit on an opposing forward and brought the same fire and brimstone approach to the international arena.
That's his shoulder.
Yeah, it's just shoulder.
Long with the high kick. Underneath it, Craig Gower. Great charge led by Morley. He's got him. He didn't half miss. He really
Is this like opening play of the game? They're like, yep. That was opening
12 seconds.
Opening play of the game. Already got to take a man out.
Interesting.
That caught him in his fist.
I'm sorry to say.
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be tough, but I'm afraid
he was out before he hit the ground.
His back pocket.
It's a real bad one. It's across the chin. You're off, mate.
It's a red card for Adrian Morley.
In 12 seconds.
Number 7, Tony Carroll. Darren Lockyer's bodyguard in defence for the Broncos, Maroons and Kangaroos, and also a New Zealand international, the man known as Tunza had thighs like tree trunks and a perfect tackling technique that left its mark on anyone brave enough to run the ball his way. Wayne Bennett would station the bulky back rower in the defensive line next to Lockyer.
Where are you going?
It worked to perfection to keep his star playmaker fresh for attack, and Carroll would eat up the big boppers that came their way.
He and an Astor playing together for the first time.
Yeah, just form tackle, man. Super clean.
Number 6, Sam Burgess. He scored tries.
Okay, so we've heard of Sam Burgess, and I actually reacted to Sam Burgess, and this is when we weren't able to react to stuff. So this dude is a beast. You'll see why.
Okay. Yeah.
He made offloads,
slamming
he ate
Sam.
up meters for fun, and he won the Clive Churchill Medal in one of the toughest grand final performances of all time.
He would run dudes over.
Rabbitohs and England star Sam Burgess was also a brutal enforcer in defence. Known for the kind of all-out aggression that made him a frequent visitor to the judiciary in his later years, Burgess was a player who thrived on one-on-one hits on the opposition's big men. Number 5, David Gillespie. They don't come much harder than the man.
Wait, is this pads? They got pads on? Okay, yeah, someone explain that to us. That's definitely pads. I was about to say he looks like he has pads, and then I see everybody else does. Yeah. So I was like, is he just shoulders just that wide? My boy dumbbell pressing, 200-pound dumbbells or something.
They're pressing axles from trucks.
A nuggety second rower, then prop for the Bulldogs, Wests, and Manly in the 1980s and 90s, who played 16 tests for Australia. There was nothing pretty about his game.
Yeah, he doesn't have pads.
Brutal tackling style meant many of his opponents quickly learned how to sidestep to ensure they veered away from his presence in the defensive line.
He just pointed to the bench. Yeah, I ain't got to show you the red card.
Let's go. Won't do him any good. Yes, watch this. There was the step and the right arm coming up.
I mean, it makes sense that they got rid of him.
It might have been a reflex because he's been stepped by a small, light man. The evidence of it is there to see. As the step comes now, and in she goes. And that really is a setting off offence.
Yeah, that's concussion too.
Number 4, Trevor Gillmeister. Known as the Axe, the big hitters get all the best nicknames. For the way in which he chopped down opponents, Gillmeister was a bruising defender who regularly cut ball runners in half. He built his reputation as a top tackler in 5 years at the Roosters, before returning home to Brisbane to play for the Broncos, going on to play 22 games for Queensland and 3 for Australia, while also stiffening up Penrith and South Queensland's defensive lines.
Wow.
Number 3, Sonny Bill Williams.
Okay, I've been told about Sonny as well.
Banned, the greatest exponent of using it to knock down a defender was the dual international.
Did you see the sweat?
He quickly gained a reputation as a heavy hitter during his rookie year at Canterbury in 2004, and showed during his second stint in the NRL
he got the shoulder check
that he could still put opponents on their haunches with seemingly limitless power.
Here's Flannery.
I mean, it looks like how you, like in football drills, linemen, they have the, I forget what it's called, they get down in position and then they go and push up on the pad thing. I forget what it's called. But that's what it looks like that drill is. It's just like sudden bursts of like hard explosion and just laying dudes out.
Number 2, George Tafua.
Hey, there's our guy.
It didn't go wrong. He had his fair share of missed tackles and equaled the record for the most trips to the judiciary.
He has the most trips to the judiciary.
That's crazy. Oh, that's a good shot by Tafua.
That's clean.
Oh, my goodness gracious me.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I could hear it.
Gets it on down to Tafua.
When you watch it and remake it all, it's different when the announcers go, oh!
So much more different. You right?
That's how you know, oh yeah, that looked like it hurt. That hurt.
Yeah.
Smashes Munster.
Every team has got their defensive structures, and ours is fairly aggressive. So anytime that I feel vulnerable or compromised, I have to take it within my own hands to take a life, I guess.
The switch between George and then coming up with a big tackle, George Defua.
I'm shaking a little. I don't want to make you angry.
Oh, good.
So do you lead with the right or the left, or that's a decision that it depends on the ball carrier, which way they're facing?
Yeah, so because I'm on the left wing, I use my right shoulder a lot. And that's probably my preferred shoulder to tackle with.
Huh?
His thighs are tree trunks.
Oh, he's massive, man. Look at
that
it.
explosion is ridiculous from that. Oh, that's his power.
But there are times where I'd have to cover a line break in the middle of the field, and they might come to the less favoured side, which is the left.
You're known as a humble man, but do you have a favourite hit that you pulled off?
The one on Walker was pretty cool, like Dylan Walker, like when he was playing for South, was pretty cool.
South oh, that's a good shot by Defua.
I think what makes that best is the hair when he stands up. His crown, his beautiful mane that's crowned on top of his head.
Yeah.
Number 1,
that was a hell of a
Steve Matai.
Hey, and there's the boy.
Okay.
We saw the combo video of them too.
With Manly centre Matai making a habit of rushing out of the defensive line to launch his shoulder at opposition backs.
Try on Ferguson. That's why they call him shoulders. Goes flat to McCurry. He's drilled by Matai.
So they got one more trick in the bag here. Oh no! That's a pretty good trick from Steve Matai.
Damn.
He's open. Go. Oh, what a shot from Matai.
God. And the fact that these two played on the same team is the craziest.
Yeah.
By probably the tackle of the year. Steve Matai with the cornrow.
Great tackle by Steve Matai.
The cornrows.
Steve Matai, bell ringing.
Oh, the pickup and the tip. He's not going nowhere, son.
What do you think about this list? Let us know in the comments below. And remember to
Pretty crazy
subscribe.
list, I'll say that. What do y'all think about the list?
Yeah. Pretty good list. Some good hits too.
Who is he missing? Someone in the comments let me know. Who is he missing? Because this was pretty nuts. And I definitely need a recommendation on that little dude. I need to know why he's called the Giant Killer. I need to know that.
The Giant Killer, yeah. I'm curious about that one too.
So, Jimmy K, appreciate the recommendation for this video. This was fire. Hope you all enjoy it. If you have any recommendations for us, you can leave it in the comments, or the easier way, go into the description, click on the referral link, fill that out, and then that way we know exactly what videos you'd like us to do. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Nine, you got anything?
Peace out.
Cheers.